Oh, it's foggy, it's been raining, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about this gear. Alright. Well, as you can see, this is pretty bright orange. This was not Antigravity Gear's normal choice for their for the rain jacket. Normally it's this subdued gray color. I really don't feel like getting an arrow in the butt or walking around if it's rainy and I'm having to do road walking. I really want to make sure that I stand out. Since this is primarily just going to be rain gear, it will double as a wind shirt. That's why I chose a bright color. I actually had to do a little bit of sizing on the jacket. I'm kind of skinny, 5'7", only 155 pounds, so the regular medium, which I would considered I should have worn, I actually need to go with a small body, and I still have all of this fabric, so I can wear 2 layers of down insulation and still be fine. This is not on his website yet, but also he's got Anti-Gravity Gear rain pants, black sil nylon, and if you see, it comes quite a bit up the waist, and he designed that off of hospital scrubs. One of the things that I'm liking about this so far is with a backpack, my iliac crest is way down here, and I'm not having to worry about the seam of the pants rubbing, which was always something that wearing several layers of pants would start to cause for me, because I'm pretty bony there. Without a pack on today, just doing a little bit of lightweight day hiking, I do notice some riding down, so not sure about that quite yet. We also modified the original Anti-Gravity Gear hood, which had come out to about here. It would just droop over my hat. When I put this on now, much more, still plenty of coverage, even without the hat. I just prefer the hat because that gives me a little bit more ability to look both ways. A lot of peripheral vision here, and still really protecting me. So far, I like the jacket, I like the pants. We've been hiking for about 15-20 minutes in them since the rain has stopped, and I'm not really sweating, but we'll see how that continues to go. Well, the sun's come out up here on the mountain. It's this stuff is warm. Tin Man makes his gear stout. I did not get wet during the fog, but after about 45 minutes of hiking, I'm a little bit sweaty. It was definitely hiking pretty quick, and definitely when the sun come out, I'm just having to pull this stuff out. I don't think you can see, but I'm wet. On the inside, I know that this is not from the rain. It stopped raining quite a while ago. I know this has got to be sweat. It's starting to smell a little bit like sweat, but I am warm, even with the breeze coming through the trees, blowing the clouds out of here. I am hot, so I'm actually having to vent. That's the one thing about the non-breathable top and bottoms. The bottoms are the same way. I just stopped and checked, and my socks are soaking wet from the sweat running down my legs. I'll give you an update here in a moment. I'm going to take a break up against this tree. Well, I've actually had to put my wind jacket, rain jacket, wind shirt, whatever, I guess it's kind of a combo, back on because of this wind. After about a 10-minute break, I'm completely dry. My socks are dry. Every bit of me's dry, but with that wind, it's getting a little chilly, even with the sun that came out. Got one more test I'd like to do back at the house. It's getting kind of later on in the afternoon now, but maybe tomorrow. I really like this gear. It's super light, and doesn't really matter that it's not breathable. I'll do a long-term report later. Maybe in the summertime when I'm really going to be sweating it out. but so far, I like it. Alright, so I figured that one other way I would be able to get a good test of just how waterproof my new rain gear is to stand in the shower with it. It's going to be kind of fun. This is probably more rain than I would ever see out and about. Let's see. This is kind of cold water. But I mean, I'm feeling warm, more or less. Let's see. Alright. Now for the moment of truth. Well, shirt is dry. Obviously the hat's going to be a little wet. I'll get that out of the way. And let's see. I think any little water drops are probably from me taking it off. And let's check the pants. Dry. That is ridiculous, just how dry I stayed. I think that these are a winner for me. So, Tin Man at Antigravity Gear, good gear. Thanks, man.